I'm with Christine Buslayman, who works with Network for Healthy California. You have quite a big job.
Oh, yes. We're here today trying to make the healthy choice the easy choice. We're trying to have people rethink their drink and what they're putting into their bodies. And not just for today, but hopefully they can leave today with some quick and easy and affordable tips on how they can drink better, eat better, and cook better. We always want to honor everyone's culture, their comfort foods, because that's not something that you can really take away from someone. So today we have a really good example of some posole, which is typically typically made with pork, sometimes chicken as well, or you can also buy it processed and it comes ready to go in a can with a lot of fat and sodium. So what we did today was we have a spin-off on that traditional recipe and we turned it into a vegetarian posole. So we actually have, vegetarian broth as the base and all the traditional toppings though. So it looks on the outside like the same soup, and actually we've taste tested it and it's become pretty popular.
Posole is one of those really interesting dishes in that sort of the consumer customizes it for themselves, and it ends up having a lot of nice, raw, crunchy vegetables on the top of it. Why don't you describe the whole posole eating experience?
Okay, so the posole, the way we have it set up, it's typically a broth. So this time we have the broth blended with some chilies and different vegetables. And so the chili broth, tomato base, and then we have the toppings set out. So we have the radishes, the cabbage, cilantro, and some carrots and different squash, actually, and the hominy, of course. That's one of the traditional pieces in there.
To give us an easy visual to remember every time we want to reach for one of those very sugary drinks, give us a sort of equivalent of the grams of sugar.
Well, it's very easy to calculate how much sugar is in different drinks. So if you look at the food label and you look at the grams of sugar, you calculate every 4 grams of sugar is 1 sugar packet. So we tell people, you wouldn't eat 20 packets of sugar, so why are you drinking them?
And all of us, well, all of us should be, you manage to consume like 1 tangerine a day or an apple, whatever amount of fruit you're getting, that's also sugar. So why use it up in something that doesn't fill you up and isn't good for you?
Yeah, empty calories. The sugary drinks are empty calories. We never like to count the sugar, natural sugars from fruits and vegetables against us in any way, but definitely all of the processed drinks, it's empty calories, no nutrition.
Well, thank you so much for doing such important work, Christine.